Hi, I'm MGR Invests, and today I'll be explaining why India is a fantastic investment opportunity in 2023 and beyond. There are 5 main reasons why India will become an economic superpower by 2050: population demographics, significant infrastructure investment, the geographical location and proximity to emerging markets, foreign relations, and a highly skilled workforce will all play their part. I'll cover each of these in detail and then explain how you can easily invest in the future of India to maximise your investment gains. In the 1960s, India faced an exploding population with a fertility rate of nearly 6 children per woman. Since then, the fertility rate has slowly fallen. However, population growth is not over yet. Thanks to the past high fertility rates, approximately 66% of the population is under 35 years old, and the population is predicted to increase for another 30 years. India is set to become the largest country by population, overtaking China and hitting 1.64 billion by 2050. The large and youthful population of India means that economic growth should not be burdened by the contraction of an active workforce through ageing. This is in contrast to other countries such as the United States, all of Europe, China, and parts of South America, whose economic growth will be inhibited by aging populations, whilst India will be brimming with a youthful workforce. Infrastructure development is the foundation for a country's economic prosperity and helps in improving the quality of life of its citizens. Thanks to short-term infrastructure projects, the GDP of India has doubled since 2010, and industrial output has increased by 56%, which has supplemented the pace of urbanisation. But India is not stopping here. To maximise the value of capital investment, India has developed the National Master Plan, the path-breaking initiative from the Government of India, which paves the way for inter-ministerial projects to complement each other. The Union Budget of 2023 has turned out to be a comprehensive budget that strives to promote infrastructure and development projects. For the first time, infrastructure development has been allocated 10 trillion rupees, which is equivalent to £96 billion. This means infrastructure spending has trebled since 2019. This year's budget places a heavy emphasis on investing more funds to promote connectivity between cities and build infrastructure projects, while maintaining a balance between fiscal consolidation and economic growth. Every rupee spent on infrastructure development has a multiplier effect of 2 to 3 times on GDP, propelling the economy further. India is currently constructing world-class mega projects in aerospace, defence, seaports, airports, laboratories and observatories, reservoirs, irrigation projects, hydro dams, solar parks, nuclear power plants, bridges, expressways, and high-speed rail. So far, we have seen a young population and ambitious infrastructure projects. If the government is successfully able to construct these projects, then it will no doubt propel them into a top economy globally. The world's economic centre has been shifting east towards Asia since 2002. This has been accelerated by economic recovery in the Asia-Pacific region compared to other areas of the globe, and now the pace of movement is approximately 1.4 times faster than previously expected. To put this into perspective, estimates suggest the world economy is shifting east by 100 kilometres per year. The centre of the world economy in 2007 was located in the Atlantic Ocean. Today, it is located somewhere around the Mediterranean, and by 2030, it will be centred around the middle of China, India, and Pakistan. Asia is on track to top 50% of global GDP by 2040 and drive 40% of the world's consumption. This can be seen by exports. As seen at the top, many of the largest exporters were in the West in the 1990s. In 2021, you can see that many Asian countries are now breaking into the largest exporters, including India. This pulls onto the fourth point: foreign relations. India wants to be friends with both Russia and the US, but also make friends within Asia too. The Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership is a free trade agreement that includes 16 countries across Asia, including China, Japan, India, and Vietnam. There is deepening ties amongst Asian countries themselves, and 52% of Asian trade is now intra-regional. China and India account for 33% of all online users across the globe, so the region's enormous pool of digital consumers supports a flourishing and innovative technology sector that the world's economy is interested in. Because of this, India has good relationships with the West and the East, and may capitalise on China's aggressive foreign policy by acting as a voice of reason in the region. India could be a key player in reducing tension in Ukraine. India is the president of the G20 meeting for this year, and therefore has the opportunity to put India at the forefront of the agenda. Alongside this is partnerships like BRICS, which is made up of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. BRICS is a geopolitical organisation of fast-growing economies set to collectively dominate the global economy by 2050. So far, we've discussed the population demographics, infrastructure investment, geographical location, and foreign relations. The final piece is the skilled workforce. Increasingly, the world is looking at India as a source of talent. India has been pushing digital skills like computer coding, as it needs 30 million digitally skilled professionals by 2026. Increasing literacy rates and advanced language skills will propel India into the emerging knowledge economy. India has one of the largest workforces of engineers, doctors, and other key professionals that use English. If India can capitalise on the young population and train them in the knowledge economy jobs such as cybersecurity and advanced computer coding, then India can really propel themselves onto the world stage. As seen, India have 5 points in their favour, and there's an easy way to jump on board with the economic growth. FRIN, which is the Franklin Templeton ETF fund, holds 214 stocks in India. It is weighted across different sectors and has an ongoing charge of 0.19%. This means when you invest your money, it will be spread across 214 stocks in India, and the ETF will charge 0.19% for the access to this diversified basket of companies. Another is IIND, a BlackRock ETF fund, which holds 116 stocks in India. I've personally opted for FRIN, as IIND has a higher ongoing charge of 0.65%. I hope you've enjoyed this detailed analysis on the investment opportunity that is India. Please subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos in the future.